Welcome people to my YouTube channel. Now the whole reason why I set this channel up was for this. Now this is my creation. Well, I got the photo commissioned, but it's to my design. So this is the Rolls-Royce Silver Cloud R, and the R stands for Reborn. Now there's a lot of changes to this compared to the classic Rolls-Royce Silver Cloud or the drop head. This is a lot lower, a lot sleeker. The wheel arches are deeper. The windscreen is swept back more. The back end where the suitcases go in the boot, that's all dropped down. There's no bumpers. It's going to be lovely. Now the other thing is, this has got suicide doors on it, so they open up like they used to back in the 30s and stuff. Now this is going to be a complete aluminium car, well the body is, because back in the day, H.J. Mulliner, they used to convert the four-door saloon Rolls-Royces, Silver Clouds, because they were on a chassis, they could convert them, and a lot of companies did. There was quite a few of them. Anyway, but they were the most famous ones. So they used to make the drop head, coupe drop head. So what they used to do is take the back doors off, fill them in slightly. The front doors they used to widen. Now I always thought that they would just reskin the door, you know, make basically a new door for it. No. What they used to do is just cut and shut them. Slice a bit in, graft it in, weld it up, that's it, job done. Everyone's happy. Anyway, so now these cars that H.J. Mulliner used to produce or get from Rolls-Royce, they would charge about a 30% premium on the original car price. So they were very expensive, very expensive. But for holding out their money now, they're a good investment. Now they're an original one in very good condition, you're talking £500,000. So they're very good. Now this baby here, you're going to be talking £1 million car, $1 million car this is. Because this is going to be all aluminium. Because the original one wasn't. It was only the bonnet, the doors and the boot that was aluminium. The rest of it was a steel bodied car. And the reason why they had the aluminium bits is to reduce the weight, because it weighs 2¼ tons, this thing. It's a monster. Now, the reason why I want to do this is because I love the drop head, lovely car, but it's a bit big and wallowy and I don't know, it just doesn't feel, and I've always thought if it was just a little bit sleeker, it looks so nice. So this is why I'm going to build one. Now, this has escalated in my brain, this has gone wild, because at first I thought, oh, yeah, we'll have a standard one. Then I thought, oh, we could get a Phantom engine out of one of the new Phantoms. Get one of them, stick that in, but with these resto mods, there seems to be a lot of problems with them because they stick these new engines in and they've all got the brains and all this wiring and all that. They never seem to work properly. They always have seen niggles and bugs and stuff in them. They can't seem to get right. So, and I thought, no, it will just turn into a disaster and it'd be just a nightmare and ugh. So anyway, then I had the brainwave. I know we'll stick a 27-litre Merlin engine from a Spitfire in there. That'll go great. The problem is, the Merlin engine is, I think, about 2.5 meters long. So it's huge, absolutely huge. The driver would have to sit in the back. That's the only way they'd be able to drive this thing. And you think, then you have to have a fuel tank, which is going to be a big bomb on wheels. So I thought, yeah, it's probably not a good idea. To be honest, I didn't think about it for long, probably half an hour when I was on YouTube or on eBay trying to find a Merlin engine. But anyway, so I've scrapped all that idea. So I'm just going to stick with the original V8 6.2 litre engine. But obviously it's all going to be redone. It's going to be beautiful. But as far as the car is concerned, like I say, it has to be lowered. So that means once this body is off, so we're going to have to try and take this body off. Now, the ceilings in here aren't very high. So how I'm going to jack this thing up and remove the chassis and get it out of there and then get rid of the body, because the body's gone, apart from a few bits like the radiator and the Silver Lady, obviously, got to keep that, and a few other bits and pieces that I'll be keeping. It's going to be a new car. Now, the chassis is, I don't know how, because it's got leaf springs at the back and it's got springs in the front. Yeah, you know, coil springs. So even the leaf springs on these have got these leather bound like jackets on, and they're all stitched. Beautiful, beautiful. Anyway, so it's going to have to be lowered, but subtly, and it's still going to have to have the same sort of ride and everything else. So that's going to be a little bit more challenging. Now the thing is with the roof, because that's going to drop right down. Now, in this photo that I'm going to show you now is like the resto mod that I was sort of looking at. And as you see, the roof's a lot lower. And this is basically the same as the one on the wall. It's the same sort of car. So, and again, still might do it. Who knows? Who knows? But it depends on how it goes and what it looks like. Shall I change it? Shall I have the big wheels on it? You know, the 23 inches on it, you know, would look good. But we'll see how it goes. But as you see, the roof works out to about 5 or 6 inches lower than the actual original. So to get the roof height, we're going to have to drop the floor as well, because the floor is virtually flat. Well, it is virtually a flat floor on it. So they don't allow for the prop shaft, which usually in a car, you go, and then around there, and then you've got the prop shaft through the middle. This, you've got the prop shaft there, and the floor is there. So it's a lot higher. So I have to sort of drop the seats, and this is why I thought, why not just make a whole new car? Because if I have to start cutting and shutting that, it just gets messy. It's cutting out the old, sticking new in, and you just think, why don't I just start it from scratch? So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm hoping to start making more and more videos. The next video that we've got coming out is going to be actually scanning the car. And this is going to be laser scan. This is going to be done by GTR. And they're going to bring one of these 3D scanners. Lovely bit of kit it is. Very, very, very nice bit of kit. And they're going to digitize the whole car. So basically, it's like a photo, but digitized it. So it's all going to be, you can pinpoint wherever you want, and you can say, right, that is X, Y, you know, and that's where it's going to be at that point exactly. So I'll show you in the next video anyway, and you can sort of see what's going on. But it's very exciting, loads of lasers and stuff. So we're going to get that done. Like I say, that will be in the next video, so be sure to watch that one. And then once they've digitized it, then we have to sort of section it, because what we're going to do is turn this into like a buck. And it's not going to be a solid buck. It has to be, what would you say? It's like an egg box buck, because then if you've just got a series of stations and you can sort of see where the aluminium is, and you sort of, oh yeah, that's touching, so you can wheel it a bit more or do the jennies on it, see where everything's going. So that's the next plan, is getting a buck done, well, get it lasered, get the buck done, and then we can start wheeling the panels up. There's going to be loads of videos coming out on this, obviously. This is going to be a huge project. We're hoping to get some famous people down to come and have a look at, let's see if they'll come. Obviously, like last video, Brad Pitt was supposed to turn up, didn't, shame. But anyway, so hopefully it will be an exciting project. Very expensive to do this. More money than I ever thought it was going to cost, but hopefully this channel, as long as you keep watching, you keep subscribing and liking, that should help. That will help. So Hope you can join me on this journey. Please like and subscribe. Apparently it does do the channel good. Still not sure how. Not really my remit, but yeah, if you could, that'd be great. And until the next video, see you soon. Thanks for watching.